Hey there guys, this is Ignite the Fire, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Trap Sim Let's Play for the Nintendo Wii U. This is episode number 7, so hopefully in this episode we can complete chapter 7, known as Monster Marsh, to 100%. So without further ado, let's get right into the level already. Yeah, basically what Chef Pepper Jack said right there. Yes, head rush does indeed have fingers. Very weird fingers, mind you, but still fingers nevertheless.
According to Chaos, the Dreamcatcher should be around here somewhere. What he didn't mention was that this place is totally cursed. The locals call it poisonous.
Oh yeah, of course it's cursed. Why wouldn't it be cursed? Now that's an awful curse. I make enough bad choices as it is, but now I'm like gonna make even worse decisions than what I normally would. So bad decisions turn into even worse decisions, pretty much. At least for me anyway. And right off the bat we have a Traptanium cluster right here, which we're going to smash up, obviously. And from it we're going to get a Wing Sapphire, nice and early on the level, which is going to be very convenient and very helpful for us, to say the least. And then we got this weirdo over here known as Gomper. He's weird. Well then mate, I have a very simple solution for you. Stop trying to fix the bloody shit. Okay, it's not cool to call people crazy, dude, especially since I'm pretty sure you look pretty crazy yourself. But either way, we have a troll radio. We're gonna endear ourselves in that. Somewhere, well then who knows where. Oh nice, we got our cash reward already. That's great to see. So now let's be destroying some crates and getting some gold from that. So right off the bat, we're heading straight into our first villain quest. But we got to head into this general direction first because it's going to be Callie who gives us such a villain quest known as Paranormal Captivity. What a great pun right there.
Thought I might try to help turn this swamp's luck around. Legends have it that ghosts can actually scare a curse away. But when a group of them were sent out here, their rocket crashed. I have a plan to get them back, but I need Ice Cream to pull it off. Seen him around?
Well, we haven't seen Ice Cream yet in the Let's Play, but yet again that doesn't mean that I haven't captured him yet. So here he is. After all, we all scream for ice cream, right guys? So without further ado, let's get into this villain quest already. Neither could I, Callie, quite clearly. Why does everyone always make up that joke? It's just like, oh yeah, you're the best whatever you are for the job. Like every single person says that to every single thing that they don't know what the thing is, pretty much, and it's such an overused joke, near enough.
Landed in this graveyard and then got so frightened that they decided to hide in some local pottery. Ignoring for a second how crazy that sounds, your job is simply to break the pottery that the ghosts are hiding in, then escort them back to the rocket. Oh, and don't get hit.
Oh, they're not too tough then, by the sounds of it, so let's get straight into it. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself by saying that there, but no, in my luck I probably did. And mine looks terrible enough as it is already. Never mind, like, some jinx making it even worse for me. Oh, and here's our first ghost. We have indeed freed a ghost, which is going to turn out useful for us, I'm sure. Now what we've got to do is avoid getting hit. Take that. Okay, where are all these ghosts at? Okay, there's another one. The only problem is that I can't actually see attacks coming from behind me. So, like, if I get attacked by something behind me, that'll be cheap and annoying at the same time. But either way, let's head into this direction over here. Free some more ghosts over here, it would seem. So that's our third ghost. We got 3 more to worry about after this, as long as we're not hit, that is. Which, if I am, I'm going to cry. So let's try to avoid that. And what do you know, another ghost. How convenient. So that's 4 of them, all collected and stuff. Okay, there we go. 4 of them rescued, so we only have 2 more to worry about right now. So let's go ahead and find them without further ado. Hopefully they aren't too lost without us. Speaking of which, how can a ghost get scared? Like, I don't think they're going to be particularly great at scaring away that curse if they're pretty scared themselves. Okay, where's another one? Here's another one. Found it. So now we're going to use that super bounce pad to head straight over here and take a nice, awesome shortcut in the meanwhile. Man, this is a quick one. I didn't realise how fast I could do this one. I mean, it's not a great villain quest. It's very, very, like, boring and slow-paced in my personal opinion. But at least it's short, and that's what's great about it. I love short villain quests, especially when the bad ones such as this one. Even though it's not really that bad in my personal opinion. I mean, there is fun to be had, and it is a kind of like crazy one nonetheless. And like I said, it is a little fun. It's just that overall, it's one of the more boring ones. And so that's why I'm glad that it's only short, because that kind of like means you're not too bored for too long.
Scare the curse away from this swamp. I guess it's a pretty bad one, but they will keep working on it. In the meantime, they wanted me to give you this reward for rescuing them.
So basically, it's short enough to a point where it doesn't get too boring. So yeah.
The eyes have it. Or in this case, the eye.
Okay, Ice Cream is one crazy character, so we're just going to continue with Head Rush right here.
Hey, can I get some help over here?
No, you cannot.
Same spot for days, waiting for that creepy crawler to go away.
How is he a creepy crawler? He hasn't got like any creepy or crawlies. He's just got like a large hand thing that tries to hug you, kind of like Ball and Chain did. Actually, come to think of it, that enemy and Ball and Chain have a lot in common. They both try to hug you, and they're both very freaky looking. The only difference is that one's based off a sea creature and one's based off like some sort of ragdoll undead creature thing. Let's just stick with that. No need for elaboration on that, guys. I'm pretty sure it's descriptive enough as it was. But either way, with all that said and done, let's move right on into Crypt King's Soul Gem preview right here. One awesome character he most certainly is, and one of my favourites at that. Yeah, if you go against Crypt King, you're not going to win. Yes, Crypt King is indeed pretty cool, Ice Cream. But either way, let's get breaking down walls and getting more gold. Without further ado. I like gold, as I've said several times, I'm pretty sure. So let's get opening this chest without further ado. Because who doesn't like treasure chests, right, guys? Me too, Ice Cream, I also love it. Love it loads. But either way, let's go jumping up here and destroying some crates without further ado. Which sets us up for an undead gate. So let's take Head Rush off and place Crypt King on the portal, so then we can have access to that undead gate. And man, Ice Cream is being crazy right now. Either way, yet again, we're not going to stick with Crypt King purely because this guy's already maxed out, as you can see by his ginormous goal total. So instead, we're going to rock and roll with Fist Bump. Ba-la-la-la-la, pretty much. Yeah, I love Big Hero 6. It's an awesome movie. And without further ado, let's head into this. This ain't creepy at all. That actually reminds me of the Jigsaw like trailer, when the guy's just like, well, that ain't freaky at all. Yeah, I hope he doesn't actually say it in the actual movie. I hope that was one of those points where they just like made up an extra scene just for comedy of a trailer. Because if he says it in the actual movie, that's kind of, you know, probably gonna spoil the scene that it's a part of. So hopefully it ain't, you know, part of the actual movie. Because having a scene like that, why do you need a comedic scene like that in a horror movie? Like, I hate horror movies that try to be funny more than what they do try to be scary. And that's another reason why horror is one of my least favourite genres. Mostly because, A, I've never actually been scared by a horror movie. Maybe that's just me, because, like, I'm too mature for movies, I suppose. But, B, because, like, they spend the whole time trying to make you scared and it's not even scary. And, when it's not trying to be scary, it's trying to be something else, like funny. And why do you try to be funny in a horror movie? A horror movie is meant to be serious, not comedic moments, pretty much. Oh yeah, I forgot I kind of needed water first. There we go, that's much better. Remembered for water part this time. Yeah, sometimes I can be rather quite silly, can't I, guys? But hey, speaking of fist bump, his soul gem is right here, so that's cool. Fist bump, getting fist bump soul gem, sounds awesome. I think fist bump wants to fist bump, fist bump. Yeah, there's so many puns we make up with this guy, it's actually kind of hilarious. But without further ado, let's get previewing this guy, even though we're playing with him. But yeah, he's awesome, he's one of my favourites, absolutely. Very effective, very fun to use, very well-rounded character. He's both very fast and very powerful. And I have a ton of fun with this guy, I've got to admit. But either way, right here we have Chomp Chest to worry about, so hopefully we can take him out without being defeated. Because if we do, that would be not great to say the least. Boom, take that, son. Well, so far we're actually doing alright. Well, right when I say that as well. Okay, let's swap him out before we pay too dearly for our mistake. Okay, Giant Eye, I call upon you. Yeah, hopefully Ice Cream can take this guy out. No, it would seem like not too. She's not doing too hot at the moment. Okay, let's bring in this Earth Trap right here. I think it has Tussle Sprout. Yes, it does in fact have a Tussle Sprout captured. So let's bring him in to even the Spore, basically. Bring it on, dude. Yeah, luckily these acid pools are very, very useful. Yeah, there we go. He's finally done, and we can trap him now that the Earth Trap is currently inside the portal. You know, speed things up and all that. Me too, dude. That's my answer to everything. I'm still hungry. Or I'm too hungry, you know, one or the other. You're trying to eat the Traptanium? That ain't gonna end up well for you. Yeah, me too, like I previously said. Don't worry, treasure you shall receive. So yeah, we can get a bunch of treasure with this guy, because basically he has Treasure Seeker, which if you can find a treasure source, he will dig it up, and it'll basically give you 1,000 gold from it. So yeah, you can very easily get very, very rich from this guy, pretty much. So yeah, he's pretty cool, you know. He's good if you want to get gold, but he's good for absolutely nothing else, because he's extremely weak and stuff. Okay, we really need to, like, gain some health points, and luckily for us, Fist Bump is a perfect character for that, because with every, like, spike set you create in the ground, it creates, like, a healing bamboo. So, you know, he heals up very, very quickly and very, very easily, luckily for us. So, yeah, healing, it is glorious. Boom, take that, sucker. Boom. That hurt, didn't it, mate? Well, prepare for more trips down Ouch Lane. That was a terrible, like, joke right there. I should probably just stop making these right now, shouldn't I, guys? Oh, yeah, plenty of healing coming up right now. Yeah, you see what I mean? This guy's absolutely awesome. Even low health, he's absolutely annihilating these guys right now. He just ain't too great with one-on-one bosses, I suppose, but he's great with hordes and things like that. Okay, now we just got to worry about this shooting guy, which I hate these shooting guys. They deal way too much damage for how easily you get hit by them. So yeah, he's finally been taken out without further ado. So we are free to advance, it would seem like. Yes, I did. A lot of things, Hedwig, a lot of things. I mean, it's a graveyard for crying out loud. Oh yeah, plenty of bamboo healing stuff right there, so that's glorious to say the least. Oh, sorry about it, Hedwig, didn't mean to get in your way. I am so rude like that. You want a fist bump, bro, to make up for it?
down to the swamp, and the swamp will take you to the village. Why did we make it so difficult? It's that curse, I tell you.
Okay, let's be advancing down the bridge without further ado. And man, these guys are inconvenient.
Come on, total curse.
Yep, total curse, alright. Total curse. So let's jump right over this hole right here because, you know, inconvenient holes are inconvenient and all that. Boom, take that, suckers. Well, luckily for us, Chomp Chest is impressed, so that's good to hear, I suppose. But hey, we've got a Skylanders match coming up, so that's also great to see. And so let's get into it already, shall we?
But people here are prone to making bad decisions. Got a curse on our village, you know. But what if we played Skystone Smash first? If you win, you can pass. Let the Skystones decide.
Well, then let us let the Skystones decide indeed. And I tell you what, the Skystones will decide me because I am too good at this game for people like you, Hillington. Which is yet another great pun. It would seem like this game is great for puns, but but all of the other games in the Skylanders franchise are not. Okay, let's start with the heavy hit, shall we? Yeah, just remember, Hillington, you are nothing. Bruiser Cruiser. Okay, let's use Choppy Mage to take out Bruiser Cruiser and also gain a bunch of hearts in the process, and by that I mean 2. So that's glorious to see, to say the least. Okay, one more hit and Bruiser Cruiser will be taken out, but so will Choppy Mage, that's the worst part about it, I suppose. And here comes Slobber Trap, here to take us out, but it ain't going to be successful because we got Chef Pepperjack on our hands right here. It's funny how Chef Pepperjack saves everyone but himself because Chef Pepperjack's the only one who's actually going to be destroyed now. So yeah, kind of like very heroic from Chef Pepperjack right there. Good job, bro. But luckily, thanks to his sacrifice, we have won the game, so that's what matters. And Hillington has been defeated, or Millington even. This is a mill, not a hill. And what do you know? I was a poet and I didn't even know it. Yeah, that's the worst pun anyone can make. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, then again, I say I'm sorry, and yeah, I'm going to make more terrible puns like that later on. I can guarantee you that much. So, like, what's the point of being sorry if you're just going to make the same mistake, like, again? But then again, I suppose that promises you can't keep are the best ones. Let's be collecting that story scroll already and listening to it without further ado.
I bet I could read your mind right now. You're thinking, I wonder what he's gonna say I'm thinking. See, I did it.
Great job, Fern. That's probably what most of you are thinking. But as for me, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking, what's for dinner tonight? And Chomp Chest was probably thinking the exact same thing because, you know, great minds think alike and all. Oh wow, that was a quick cash one right there. Thank you, Mr. Troll Radio. And then I got to admit I did like that tune. That's a nice, catchy, awesome tune right there. Oh boy, this is... I was about to say this is a huge risk and no reward. And yep, I did in fact risk it and I didn't get no biscuit from it. You know, like they say, risk it for the biscuit. But the only problem with that is that I risked it for the biscuit and didn't even get a biscuit from it. Because that's annoying to say the least. Man, I've got to stop using the same vocabulary because I'm getting quite repetitive here. You know, nobody likes repetition, unless it's used for effect, of course. But apart from that, nobody likes repetition. Boom. Okay, take that, guys. Okay, this is actually going quite well for us, better than I expected. Mostly because of how stupid, how overpowered this guy is, and how annoying that Mastermind is being right now. Very annoying, that's how much. Okay, time to take this guy out without further ado. If I can, before he, like, teleports away, that is. Ah, darn, I missed it. I missed my opportunity for gold right there, and that is not glorious. Well, not victorious, and so it's not glorious, pretty much. Oh, wow, we like, healed up so much from this right here, man. Look at us, we're back at max health, so that's great to see. But what would be even better is if we could level up, so let's try and aim for that, even though I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Will you guys just die already? You're being so inconvenient. Ow. You see what I mean? So inconvenient, guys. Oh, there we go. We finally took him out, and we got another troll radio to worry about right here. So let's go ahead and endear ourselves with that yet again. And I sure hope I'm using the word endears correctly, because I've been using it so much, and so to find out that I've been using it incorrectly every single time I've been using it would be highly disappointed on my behalf. Like I said, because of how much I use it.
I was going to have Marsh help us out, but it looks like she's locked in a cage. More bad luck. Hey, maybe you could break her out.
Oh yeah, you bet I can, so let's get into it, shall we? About time we saw another one of these bad boys. I think the last time we saw one was in Chapter 3, which I skipped anyway because I had Blast Mine at the time. Yeah, every time we use him Blast Mine from now on, I'm just going to use him to skip all the puzzles, because most of the time I can't really be bothered with these puzzles. Oh yeah, no, I lied, we had one in Chapter 5 as well, I completely forgot about that one. That one was just so lame and, like, forgettable that I forgot about it. The puzzle as a whole, the puzzle is actually really, really fun though. Like, I do like these puzzles a lot. Some of them are really, really tough as well, especially later on in the game.
Through the swamp. It's quite poisonous, you know.
Duh.
We tried to dry the place up years ago, but all we did was make it more poisonous.
Well, that's inconvenient, isn't it, guys?
See what I mean? You don't want any part of
Oh no, I totally want that. I'm kidding, guys, of course I don't.
follow her.
Pretty obvious, Mr. Hedwick, sir. Why am I calling him a sir? That's so strange on my behalf. So we are indeed going to advance with the swamp already.
I can make a protective force field to keep them in.
Well, isn't that just convenient, Miss Marsha? Man, I need to stop calling people Miss and Mister and stuff. Like, it's annoying myself, so it's obviously annoying you guys. Unless I just find the small things annoying, kind of like Eruptor does in Skylanders Academy, really. Like, man, Eruptor is so, relatable on Skylanders Academy, though. At least to me he is, anyway, and I'm pretty sure he is to a lot of other people as well. But that doesn't make him my favourite. There's still, like, other characters that are better, at least in my personal opinion. Like Steelfelf and Popviz. I really like those two characters. Those characters are really, really fun to watch. And have a bunch of development on top of that. Like, especially Popviz and Steelfelf. But out of all of the characters, Spyro is the one who gets most development easily. And in Season 2, however, Eon is probably one of the most development. Like, Eon is one of those characters which you wouldn't expect a lot of development for, but he actually does get a lot of development. And from this legendary treasure right here, we got the Golden Frog. Oh boy, that was really close right there, but hey, we survived it. Because, yeah, the thing with this section is that is incredibly easy to, like, get through, because, like, you just need to remember the jump button to get through it, pretty much. That's how easy it is. But the problem is that it's easy to mess up because of the pressure that's placed upon you. Because, basically, if you mess up one of those jumps, you're as good as dead, because the swamp is very, very painful. So it's really, like, the pressure which gets to you, which makes the section a little bit more harder and a little bit more tense, pretty much. But either way, it seems like we have a undead area. Not an undead, a dark. I keep on getting dark and undead mixed up for some reason. So let's go ahead and place Nightmare onto the portal already, without further ado. And man, her blade is so big you can't even see it on the camera right now. No, not yet. We're instead going to open up this undead, dark gate. I wasn't totally about to go undead right there, guys. I was going to say dark the whole time. Oh, oops. There we go. Oh, that didn't destroy it for some strange reason. Destroy. Why is it not destroying? It's annoying me. Yeah, basically with this part, it's just like a game of pinball. You just got to destroy the barriers right now. Oh, darn, I missed it. Yeah, it's all about timing and angles and all that fun stuff. Like that right there. So now we got to hit each side 3 times, I believe. So we got to hit each side once more, and then we'll be able to continue, I believe. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. We got it. Okay, there we go. That's one inside. So now we need to get this one into the left-hand side, which hopefully we can be successful on that. But not by doing that, we won't be. And neither are we going to be by aiming it at that side either, because that's the completely wrong side. Right there. So now we're just going to wait, and we're going to time this correctly, hopefully. There we go, that's what I wanted. Hopefully it goes in. Go in! Yeah, there we go, it went in just fine, so that's good. So now we just need to launch the ball up the middle there, which is actually much more easier than it seems. Yeah, you see what I mean? Much more easier than it looks. So now we just need to advance up there to make sure it actually goes in the hole. There we go. It went in just fine. So now our hat is finally available to us. Yeah, this is definitely a fun section. I love pinball, and so obviously I love this section as well. Because like I said, it's virtually just like pinball. And pinball makes for a fun time, so this level also makes for a fun time. Or at least this challenge inside this level does anyway. Because technically the elemental gates are not a level of their own, they're just an addition to the levels, pretty much. So let's get charging forward without further ado.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
So now we can proceed without further ado. And also be striking these, like, things right here. Let's just stick with that. Things, you know, why not? So let's continue to advance.
Believe in yourself. Believe you can make your own fate.
Yeah, that's some great advice there, Marsha. Listen to Marsha, guys. She's great with the advice stuff. Almost as great as me. So yeah, we've got some Traptanium coming up, I believe. If I remember correctly, that is. And I do indeed remember correctly. So let's be attacking this so we can advance and be presented with a boss fight that takes the form of Ice Cream. They're attacking me before the cutscene's even over. That's cheap. And what is this camera angle, man? What is it? I'm confused. I'm glitched. I am glitched. I am glitched. Yeah, in case you guys didn't get it, that was a Cars 3 meme. Like, it's going to be a meme someday, like when Lightner's just like, I have crashed. I have crashed. I have crashed. I'm pretty sure someone's going to make a meme of this someday. And yep, I have very much glitched right now, so that meme is definitely true right here. I have glitched. I have glitched. I have glitched. So I'll see you guys back here. Okay guys, I'm officially back, so let's get right into this, shall we? Yeah, it turns out that all I needed to do to get rid of the glitch was to, like, swap. Was to tag into the villain, apparently, so yeah, that's all I needed, so... My bad, everybody! Well, then again, it's not my bad, it's the game's bad. It's the game's bad for presenting me with this glitch in the first place, but it's my bad for not realising that all I needed to do was tag out to fix it. There we go, Ice Cream was taken out nice and easily, in fact, thanks to my awesome skills, or maybe just the fact that she's easy. It's up to you guys to decide which one's which. But either way, it's time for us to trap her without further ado.
Put me down or I'll scream!
That's fine, I want Ice Cream.
Hey, I can't see a thing in here. Of course, that's nothing new with my hair and everything, but still.
Ice cream trapped.
Who just said that? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Of course, that's still nothing new.
Okay, let's go ahead and select Ice Cream right here so we can advance with the level. Yeah, I do love this music though. It's very paranormal-esque and very awesome music to say the least. So now let's get pushing these blocks into place without further ado.
Can't really see it.
Yeah, that's the thing, Ice Cream. We kind of need a haircut, like, really much so. Okay, take this, mate. Take this. I charge at you. I charge at you again. Will you just die already? You're being very inconvenient right now. Take this. Take my horn. Isn't that supposed to make like a clone of these guys? I swear it is. Oh yes, it does. It does make a clone of them. It's just like the clone is not being nice to me today. Oh boy, that hurt like a lot. You might need to swap trap masters because like ice cream ain't doing too hot right now. Yeah, she really ain't. Let's swap her out before she's defeated in battle, because being defeated in battle is not a very glorious thing. So let's go on ahead and go with Nitro Crypt King right here. Go back to this guy, mostly because I know he can handle himself, and because he's also got the edge as well apparently. So that's also going to turn out useful for us, I'm sure. No, we don't need no help. Crypt King's got this. Like that, you see what I mean? Overpowered. Like, so much so. Ow. Right when I say that. There we go. There we go, we've broken up the Traptanium, but we're not yet going to advance into that area. At least not just yet, like I previously said. Oh boy, those guys really seriously hurt. Like, I seriously hate these guys right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those clapping guys. They deal over 300 damage, which is ridiculous. Or should I even say ridiculous? And here comes I5 himself. Okay, I got an idea, guys. Do you guys want to see I5 versus I5? Just like how we saw, who was it, again? I can't remember what villain we fought with his own villain. Either way, it's I5 versus I5, so I'm sure you guys are real excited for that right now. Now, die I5, die. I do not appreciate you surviving right now. Wow, this guy's almost done with his time already. Okay, let's focus on taking out these guys, because these guys are a real problem right now. Oh boy, he's low. Let's swap out for another Trapmaster in the form of Bushwhack, mostly because, you know, I really don't want to die. That'd be very inconvenient. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. Oh, darn, that's not how you summon a tree. I forgot how you summon a tree, guys. Oh boy. Yes, I've really genuinely forgotten how you summon a tree. How do you forget attack that memorable? Oh no! After all of my attempting to not die, I die anyway. But that's mostly because I got stuck. Blame for stuckingliness. So, one last Trapmaster here. Hopefully he will work out for us. And that's Kaboom, who's shooting at you again, guys. I told you this guy's crazy. Oh, seriously? I got trapped again. Wow, Kaboom, just wow. Oh, this isn't going too well for us now, is it, guys? Not at all. So, hopefully a light Trapmaster will go well against a light villain. I'm sure we're about to find out, to say the least. But yeah, this is what happens when you play in Nightmare mode, guys. And you get stuck as well. It's the combination of being in Nightmare mode and getting stuck that's the problem here. There we go, we finally got that annoying dude. Oh, we just revived him. Mastermind, you are stupid. And so are you, I5, as well. I really do not appreciate you either. There we go, we got him. So now we can finally trap him.
This is kind of fun!
Why don't we just use Nightlight in the first place, guys?
Really weird in here. It's like the outside, only inside. I5 trapped. I am. Oh, okay then.
I like the way he just accepts it. It's just like, oh, whatever. So yeah, that really does raise a question. Why didn't I just use Nightlight in the first place? I mean, like, this guy's overpowered. I mean, you see that right there, guys. Crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't have lost Bushwhack or Kaboom if it weren't for the fact I got stuck. So it's mostly because I got stuck that I lost them. So blame it on the glitches. Yeah, don't blame it on me. Blame it on the glitches. Yeah, You guys like my singing right now? I bet you do. I bet you secretly like my singing. You just say I don't, just to annoy me. Okay, nice. We got that. So now let's, without further ado, complete the puzzle. Now that we've got all the gold that we can earn from it, because you know we love gold, glorious gold.
Fortune favors the brave.
Yeah, basically, for brave, they definitely find fortune. Or vice versa. Because fortune totally is a thing and it can totally find you. You know what, I'm pretty sure there's someone actually named Fortune out there. That'd actually be an awesome name though. Maybe I should name my child that, Fortune. Because hey, anything can be a name as long as it's, you know, within reason. I mean, like, you can't exactly call your kid a swear word, right? Even though there has been people who have actually done that, have called their, like, children very, very rude things, or very, very inappropriate things. And of course, they got fined a lot of money from the governments and things like that. Like, somebody called their child Pie and Chips. Why would you call your child that? Morning, Pie and Chips. Yeah, whatever. That's one name I'm definitely not giving my child, I'm telling you that much. Clearly, yes.
I dreamed that Cyclopes attacked us and... Hey! That really happened! Are you here to get rid of them? Oh gosh, I hope so. This town has had enough bad luck. Here, let me open the gate.
Well then, let's get inside then, without further ado, and we have a villain quest right off the bat, so let's go ahead and endear ourselves with that.
Oh boy, Outhouse Island over there broke off from its moorings and is slowly drifting away. Oh, I need someone with long enough reach to bring it back. Quickly. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right? In this case, fisticuffs.
Well, it just so happens that I just happen to have the fisticuffs on me.
Because I don't want to lose another outhouse. Like, it would be really bad.
Yeah, it's annoying that like a bunch of these villains who haven't even seen in the game yet, a villain quest has shown up already. But like I said, it's fine because I've already beat the game several times, so I already have all these guys trapped. But normally, if this was the first time playing the game for you, you'd have to do some backtracking.
Oh, thank goodness you're here because I don't know how much longer I could have waited. Would you mind using your special abilities to pull that island back in?
There we go.
Whew. You are truly a lifesaver there, buddy. I can't thank you enough, but I can at least give you this reward.
That's good, because we like rewards here, don't we, guys? I mean, like, who doesn't like being rewarded, right, guys? I mean, like, that's why we do good things to start off with, you know, the rewards we reap from doing great things. So let's open up this hat right here. I like me some hats. And this one takes the form of the classic clown hat, apparently. What a classic hat indeed. So we are in fact going to wear it because, you know, we love being retro here, and classic is just another word for retro, so why the hell not? There we go. So now let's head right inside here, see what treasures await. And by treasures I mean a Skystones game. And even if you don't want to play the Skystones game, you still need to come in this area for the No Lives Lost, for the all areas found objective, because this area does in fact class as an area towards that objective.
Skylander, you know, with the whole village asleep, there's no one to play Skystones.
Oh no, that must be the end of the world for you, mate. So yeah, let's go on ahead and give it a whirl indeed.
Skylander, I'll line 'em up.
Just don't be too disappointed when you lose, okay, buddy? And round one is upon us. Cuckoo!
The Gulper.
And here's a Gulper, who's also upon us.
Bruiser Cruiser.
So Bruiser Cruiser has indeed entered the game, so we're going to bring in I-5 to combat that. By combat that, I mean go in a completely different position altogether so I can attack him instead of it.
Scrap Shooter.
And now we've got Scrap Shooter, so let's bring in Chompy Mage.
Heart Boost.
that heart boost is definitely going to turn out useful for us, to say the least. But yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. So I5 is going to attack the player for me, then those two are going to attack, but neither is going to come out victorious. Whereas here, however, both of our stones are going to be destroyed. And now we got Palooza Closer, so let's bring in Ice Cream. It didn't really matter what stone we brought there, because of course we won anyway, because we've reduced his health to 0 successfully. So we have in fact defeated Bing. Oh, little fact for you guys, for most search thing on Bing is Google. I bet you that's depressing, especially for Bing. They're like, so out of everyone who uses our site, most of them just wants to swap to the Google search engine. That's great. Yeah, that would be heartbreaking. It's almost like, for most, like, played Skylander being Donkey Kong. Actually, that's probably correct. They're just like, oh great, so they like playing with Nintendo characters more than their own characters. Even though that was a good selling point for the Superchargers, though, the fact that Donkey Kong and Bowser were in it. And I think that's why Superchargers, like, the starter pack sold well, and the game itself sold very well, but as for the figures, on the other hand, not so much. But hey, I can't wait till we get around to Superchargers. Superchargers is a great game, but this game so far, I've been really loving it. Love this game so much. I don't actually want this Let's Play to end. Put it like that. Oh, okay, Mr. the Fisticuffs. Well, that must mean really bad luck then. So yeah, let's get waking these guys up without further ado, shall we? And then after this, we have an arena to look forward to, so that's awesome to say the least. I'll cut it out when I want to cut it out, Dreamcatcher. You're not going to force me to do no. Skylanders are good. That's the whole idea of a Skylander, Dreamcatcher. You really need to put more research into your insults there, Dreamcatcher. Either way, let's get opening up this chest right here so we can gain even more gold. Because like I said before, who doesn't like the gold, right? And if you don't like the gold, then you're lying. End of story. So yep, there's all of the gold from that collected. So now without further ado, we can head into the arena and hopefully complete the rest of the levels successfully and without any more deaths, because I think we've had enough for this episode. And I think we've had enough glitches as well. Because you can kind of blame, like, me getting stuck on a glitch, but I think it was mostly because I got stuck between, like, Ice Cream and the I5 there. I think that was mostly the reason why I got stuck and why I failed miserably on that boss fight. And by failed miserably, I mean, like, really failed miserably. Yeah, it kind of is, Dreamcatcher. Oh yeah, obviously they was using it for dreaming. If they weren't using it for dreaming, then what were they using it for, pretty much? Well, sure, you can do that, but you're not doing it on Nightlight. You're going to be doing that on Hot Dog, who's going to take these guys down easy. I mean, like, look at this guy. So I'm pretty sure this guy is going to, like, just make enemies fear him before they've even seen what he can do, because his face just implies fear and destruction. Because all dogs do that, totally. All dogs are like that. I'm kidding, dogs are awesome and undestructive sometimes. Because sometimes you can find dogs which are the complete opposite of that and very extremely destructive. And I think you find for the most part it's not big dogs that like that. Big dogs tend to be really, really loving and calm. Whereas smaller dogs, they're the ones who tend to be the destructive ones. Mostly because they're the ones who can get into places where big ones can't, like under the sofa and stuff. Will you guys just die? There we go, that took him out nice and easy. Well, this is going well for us, isn't it, guys? Woo! Okay, this guy just doesn't want to die right now. There we go, now he's dead. It's about time, mate. A lot of things, Dreamcatcher, a lot of things. And if you guys didn't hear her, she's basically asking what a head has to do to get help around here. And that you guys heard my reply already, so there's no point in repeating it. Because like I said, who likes repetition unless it's for effect, right? English. It's funny how English is the subject I wind up talking about the most, even though it's a subject I, like, hate the most as well. Maybe because it's just a core subject, like, English virtually intertwines with everything. Like, you pretty much need good English for no matter what you want to do. If you don't have a pass grade in English, then you're kind of screwed. Okay, let's take this out right here. Nice. There we go. This is working out much better for us now than what it was before. There we go. Yeah, I love this guy's, like, rocket fist. It's actually really, really useful. Now, the only problem is attacking these guys, because these guys are a pain for the fact that they fly and all that. There we go, we got him. So that's good. Ow. But that guy got us. So that ain't good. Oh, darn, I hate multiples of these guys at once. I hate it even more when I miss completely. Oh, there we go. Got one of them. Yeah, we're running out of health very, very quickly right here. Okay, take this, enemies. Haha. You ain't gonna survive through this one, mates. Or are they? They probably are. No, my luck. Okay, I'm not too worried about losing a Skylander at this point, mostly because we've already done that enough, but I'm going to swap out anyway. And we're going to swap out for, sorry I noticed the camera right there, guys, but we're swapping out for none other than CS2 Double Trouble, because this guy's overpowered. I'm sure you guys have seen it multiple times, so why not see it again, right, guys? Take that, losers. I mean, like, look at this right now. How can you deny this awesomeness and overpoweredingness, if that's even a word? But if it ain't, I don't really care, because, like, that's me making up new words on the spot all the time for you guys. Okay, there we go. There's that guy sorted out. And now we're gonna take out that guy as well. This ice cream guy, pretty much. There we go. We pushed him off the edge. That's the best way to defeat an enemy. Pushing him off the edge. Yeah, it hurt, Dreamcatcher. You annoying Valley Girl, I suppose. Oh, ow, ow. You guys hurt me. That's not cool. Okay, that ice cream is really annoying me. We're going to focus on that one. Oh, there we go. Nice. This is going much more better now than what it was before. Well, that was until this guy showed up. Yeah, I do not like these guys. I think I've mentioned that several times because I do not like those guys at all. Okay, now let's take out the ice cream. Because the ice creams are probably the more annoying ones. There we go. Nice. Now this guy's going to go down. Yeah, even in nightmare mode, this guy's overpowered. That just shows how powerful he is, I suppose. Yeah, definitely appreciative of Double Trouble, especially the Series 2 version when you combine them with the Clone's Path. Or the Double's Path, I should even say, because they're not clones, they're doubles. Huge difference. Whatever that means, I still don't know what TTYL means, stands for. But whatever at this point, right, guys? Yeah, I'm not the greatest at slang, in case you guys haven't been able to tell at this point.
Pretty weird, though. I don't think she got anything. Except maybe the exact location of our science lab where, uh-oh, they might have a lot of information on Traptanium.
Then that's where we're headed next.
Oh yeah, this level's awesome. Can't wait to get right into it.
Luck for this town?
But that part, probably not.
Okay. We're gonna go now.
We clobbered that one.
Okay, so the only thing we missed was an area, and we also lost a lot of lives, unfortunately. And by loss, I mean 2. So that's a lot in terms of Skylanders, anyway. But either way, we did rank up successfully, so that's what matters. And we did get all the collectibles, so that's also what matters, guys. So yeah, this level was a success. Just because we missed on one objective doesn't make it a failure, pretty much. At least in my opinion, it doesn't. You guys probably think completely different, though. Which is, of course, fine, because, you know, like I said before, I embrace different opinions. I love it when people have different opinions to mine, as long as they can justify them. Because that's what makes us unique, and I love the fact that every human out there is unique.
Don't make me laugh. Oh, I guess it's too late.
How is that funny, dude?
We're gonna need you to pull it together and tell us why she's headed out to this science observatory.
Well, obviously those idiot dumb raiders can't get their ridiculous Traptanium contraption to work, and they need her to find out how to fix it. Ideally by stealing the dreams of the brainy scientists that work there.
Well, then that's where we're headed to. I'm ready whenever you are, Skylander.
Awesome, but we're going to leave that for the next episode, because right now this episode is over. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.